What's going on, everybody? This your boy LiveAsIntended, right here from inside the ride. You know what time it is. It's 8 o'clock, hump day, Wednesday. This is the new Spot at 8, right here on Simply United Radio, the #1 independent radio podcast network. And before I even get started, I gotta say thank you for tuning in with me when I'm playing live, when I'm recorded. You're definitely showing out, and I appreciate that. I know y'all hear the music behind me, and there's a reason, there's a purpose. It's just to show some of you people, some of you guys and girls, women and men, children of all ages, that the most healing music can be the song without any words, because the instruments create the hurts that heal us. And today, I say this week, I really think that we are about overdue for a conversation that everybody's having somewhere else. And I know other podcasts are probably doing it. Everyone.
What's poppin', man? It's your boy Hitman, the Hit Maker.
Boy, it's your boy JL Season.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Jeremy J. Johnson, aka J the Prince.
Baby, you looking like
Get now tuned into the new Spot at 8. And for my first song, this is my homeboy, Crescendo Love. You can find him on IG, crescendo.love. And this is Tiptoe. What we do not need to be doing about what's going on.
Girl, he got motion. We in a little rush. You ain't got a passport, boy, you can't come here. Walked in the Ferragamo store. Yep, like this where I belong. We the one, definitely not the twos. I can tell you what I ain't gonna do. Come on. I ain't gonna tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hood. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. I be putting that shit on. Got a bitch drooling, she choosing on Shindo. I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hood. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. They stand down 10 toes. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it. Bought some new kicks through the hokey poke. Put my left foot in and the right one now. Feeling like Nick on wild and now. I used to have nothing what you crying about. Looked at my watch and the time is now. Tiptoe challenge on TikTok. Tiptoe, let me see you.
Bass, double, Dutch hair. I got the beat killer.
My bad, it had technical difficulties. We coming back to it. Let's go with this Tiptoe.
What's his name?
Shindo.
Oh boy.
Hey, them girl be like,
Oh boy.
girl, he a hunter. Girl, he got motion. We in a little rush. You ain't got a passport, boy, you can't come here. Walked in the Ferragamo store. Yep, like this where I belong. We the one, definitely not the twos. I can tell you what I ain't gonna do. Come on. I ain't gonna tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hood. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. I be putting that shit on. Got a bitch drooling, she choosing on Shindo. I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hood. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. They stand down 10 toes. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it. Bought some new kicks through the hokey poke. Put my left foot in and the right one now. Feeling like Nick on wild and now. I used to have nothing what you crying about. Looked at my watch and the time is now. Tiptoe challenge on TikTok. Tiptoe, let me see you tiptoe. Mix it with the Lambo, you can even get low. I'm fucking it gas when I'm with Mo. I had the gas at the sick though. Flex shows, seen pounds in the Ziploc. Tuffing on more cars, hoping they don't jump out. On God like a water, I'll flip out. The Pacific codes that we live by. Like rolling, I'm a big spiller. Bottles with the sparkles, it don't get no little. I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hood. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' gon' tiptoe. I ain't gon' tip. I wanna like thick hard. I be putting that shit on. Yeah. Got a bitch drooling, she choosing no sindo. I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hoes. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hard. Been staring down 10 toes. Tell the whole truth, don't tiptoe around it.
Bitch spillin' weed emotion. Henny bottle blunts is out, yeah, that be the potion. Tight boy and shit, know what he, you know, you ain't get the notion. Everything we droppin' suppression, better believe it's poking. And it's like, we the ones that told you over and over. Got the diamonds on me dancing, they colder than Nova Scotia. All that tough talking relevant, knowing you won't approach it. Stepping on you, get the street, get approach it. But check me out, get money, I get hoe. Big stepper, in the tight boat on tiptoe. And a big rapper, gotta know a roll of six. So shit ain't just up in the room from the get go. And yeah, shoot it out and we can hit though. Word to Hollywood, I'm talking about this show. Talking all that gangsta shit, and we ain't talking pool paddles. When we tell you walk it out, don't tiptoe. Yeah.
I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hoes. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. I be putting that shit on. Got a bitch drooling, she choosing no sindo. I ain't gon' tiptoe. You know how I get, bro. Get money, I get hoes. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it. I ain't gon' tiptoe. I only like thick hoes. Been staring down 10 toes. Tell the truth, don't tiptoe around it.
Oh boy, you went dumb on this one.
Man, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Hitman, the hit maker.
And let's move on. This is Chinchilla by G Noops from the Antidote EP. Let's go. That's what we need right now.
First of all, we don't play like you know we from Dade. Hometown is war zone. AKs and grenades. Chevy dumps and Escalades. Shotguns to the bouquet. Unload through the batch of roses. Leave you there to the decomposer. Say the famous you on the fort to the official ghost. In the lotus hypnosis. Cuban links with yacht. Till it in the ocean. You choking. I'm climbing the charge. Smoking. I'm focused. Took the sword out the stone. Took Excalibur. Killing the 4 horsemen. Dead at the lion's gate. Watching your soul break. Dehydrate like Mad Max. Eating that pound cake. I spit so cold, you know you slip on your ice skates. Boost your heart rate when I'm about to detonate. They say you from Medellin, no I'm not Escobar. Black clouds and purple rain, smoking a cigar. This is how I set the bar, check out the repertoire. Orders for no guitar, but I'm still a rock star.
Man, you heard that? That shit made it cold out here. Shit's freezing, I need a fucking jacket. Yo, what the fuck is that?
One chinchilla, I'm a cold ass nigga, everybody drown when I spit rivers, pull up in the whip, all the shipping, load up the clip, everybody dipping, let you know we got next. Wake up with 2 texts when it go down, we throw down the shots, ran your crew flex, they ran through that Rolex, picking it up, that shit is ticking, now that's that wax sauce, run up on you with that mask off, so what, they won't remember me after I blast off, when the bullets hit your soul and take off like NASCAR, they say noose, you dead wrong, and your family singing that last song, banging my chest like King Kong when I blow up like napalm. I'm Nookie, baby, all on fire. I would like that for you. You don't need a lighter. Said the Uzi clips inside her, please. WWE me from the top, bro, like Roddy Piper. Gone in the fight with a hitman, a sniper, the night rider. Papa Willie off the clip to show you that I'm flyer. I'm Bruce Willis and John Wick. I'll backflip and draw. Kick a dragon, breathing fire. Tuxedo, Deotide, Nooks, Ed Squad. Got a rapper in the trunk, wet, but I don't have a dryer.
Yeah, it's snowing out here now. What the fuck? Where you buy that shit? Umbrella ain't gonna do that shit. Let me hold one of those.
One chinchilla, I'm a cold ass nigga, everybody drown when I spit rivers, pull up in the whip, all the whole shipping, load up the clip, everybody dipping,
What up, y'all? This your boy LiveAsIntended right here on the new spot today. Catch me on Clubhouse. You already know the name, Ed Brown, LiveAsIntended. You know, you can at me. I'm always in some group, some hallway, some room with like-minded individuals, and it just so happens that within all of these hallway rooms, rooms in these hallways, there's always a like mind. And I say that to say that no matter what I'm thinking about, or what's going on, or what I want to do, there's somebody there thinking the same thing. And you know, it's a good thing to be able to speak to people that have like minds, that's working on the same thing or similar things that you're working on. You know, going through the same things that you might be going through, similar things that you might be going through, understanding things because they've been through situations. You know, it's pretty awesome to have that. And to say, when I was a kid, the closest we had to that was a chat line. And we all know the chat line was all about one thing. It wasn't about meeting nobody to bounce ideas off of. The only one thing you really wanted to bounce off of. But I digress. I think we should have a conversation. And if you could hit me up. Because I'd love to hear your ideas. But anyway, this conversation is gonna be based on current events. And there's nothing more current than COVID. And like I scream on a lot of my shows, it's a COVID crazy world. I've even hashtagged it, you know, because it is crazy. Because we're a nation, a world, pretty much separated because of a vaccine and those that choose to go the natural way. And the government is stepping in and stepping on toes so hard that some people, some individuals have to buckle down and show that they're in pain and endure whatever it is that this government has for them. And right now, it happens to be the vaccine, because it's now mandated. So many places, work, armed services, trucking. I mean, you know, just being a customer at a store. Like, where does it end? Is it to end in us being inoculated to something that was created by somebody in a lab? Because we have come to a conclusion that this is not something that was created by nature. Even though there lies in nature. But I'm going to digress for a little bit. Like we say on Clubhouse, I'm going to land my plane right now. And I'm going to let y'all get back into the music. You know, I hope everything work out for everybody. Let's get into this group. Let's start speaking in these groups and start co-mingling so we can really get to understand each other. And then we can come together a little easier, a little quicker, and be able to ward off whatever evil comes our way. You dig? And this Ed as intended right here on the new spot at 8, Simply United Radio, the #1 independent radio podcast network. Let's go.
You're now tuned into the new spot at 8.
Yeah, it's your boy as intended. And this is Impossible. For the boy, Neff 150. Let's go.
Do the impossible. But now you see where I'm at. I'm living my life like a superstar. Now my name's all over the map. And they try to break me down. They try. But I'm too focused, baby. Ooh. Came up from nothing, darling. Oh, I came up from nothing. And I refuse to turn back.
Money and power, no respect greater than ours. Lavish this living, play a life that we was given. Nurture the essence, private thoughts lead through profession. Speak with aggression, every session blessed with perfection. Knowledge my vision, build up abundance with my goddess. Enduring the moment, living godly, make it no option though picking my pockets. What color casket you prefer to have, black or brass? It's not a day I don't practice my craft. Feel me sipping, yes I work for it, so yes I spend it. Envision my image like the pictures home on the walls of a Christian. Verbally polished, yes the universe I will demolish. I'm off the gin and tonic, my thoughts pass bionic. Crushing the lame, the shame, the game is for the real to conquer. I came up with the Jesus, evident I knew the mobsters. Nicky Busso, the Southside Capo. They take whatever Trenton makes, I'm here to take it back, yo.
They thought I couldn't do the impossible. But now you see where I'm at. I'm living my life like a superstar. Now my name's all over the map. My name. And they try to break me down. They try. But I'm too focused, baby. Ooh. I came up from nothing, darling.
Nothing, baby. Nothing.
And I refuse to turn back.
No, I ain't going back. I said big slugs hopping out the cannon like a can of Pringles. Black Max around the house like I'm living single. This shit for Derek Mingle, yeah, they get and Father Reynolds. Tell them rich niggas get black you to an instrumental. Tell them it gets the way they do it fundamental. We can leave it right here, take it up a little. Bottom line, nobody can lie up with them. I killed the front line and I fucked up the middle. They all fuck with me cause they all hustle with me. Anytime by myself, no muscle with me. I advise you not to tussle with me, cause I usually keep something nice and big with the muffle with me. I put on for a lot of shit, but I don't get the credit I deserve for a lot of it. I turned Trent into a movie, and any rapper popping at one point in time came to me. You never had pounds around your apartment. Line out the door wrapped around your apartment. Bees come and surround your apartment. Hooking up, throwing this shit around your apartment. I'm from round them apartments. EA to the middle, to the front where the park is. To the curb I'm pledging. Don Black, the last urban legend. Oh,
they thought I couldn't do the impossible. But now you see where I'm at. I'm living my life like a superstar. Now my name's all over the map. And they try to break me down. They try. But I'm too focused, baby. Ooh. Came up from nothing, darling. Oh, I came up from nothing. and I refuse to turn back. Oh, I refuse.
You know what? Choice is something that was given to us by God, right? In the Bible, it says that He gave us free will, which is a choice. Because having free will gives you the option to choose whether to do something right, to do something wrong. Once you've learned the difference between right and wrong, right? So, how can something created to be for the people ultimately try and take that God-given right away from said people? It's confusing. But is there good reason? Could it be that the government sees better for the people? That the government wants the people to be healthy and prosper? Or is it the latter? That it's just a system of control for a different world to begin. There's too many things out there that show you truth. But like the Bible, you gotta, pray on it. No one's going to believe everything that they hear. No one's going to believe everything that they read. And half the time, you can't even believe what you see. Because stuff be happening. Anyway, to get back to on track. It's just funny, man, because a lot of people don't want to do this. They're not trying to play this game. And a lot of people are. Because there's a whole lot of people in America and an extra whole lot of people in the world. Now, we could choose to obey, or we can choose to disobey. That is the great thing about America. That's its foundation. Because America disobeyed Europe when it came here and said, hey, we trying to leave y'all alone. So, as an American, I'm all for it. I know y'all tripping off the music probably. But anyway, I want to shout out XM Radio for giving me this soundtrack real quick. But I'm just gonna stop right there and land my plane, jump out with the parachute on. I don't know whatever you want to call it. But let's go back into the music, and I'm gonna bring it back with somebody from Miami, one of the freest states in America right now, because of this, you know. Let's go. This is G Nukes right here, and this Chinchilla right here on the new spot at 8.
Chinchilla.
First of all, we don't play like you know we from Dade. Hometown is war zone, AKs and grenades. Chevy dose and Escalade, shotguns to the bouquet. Unload through the batch of roses, leave you there to the decomposer. Say the famous want the fortune, official ghost in the lotus hypnosis. Cumulus with yachts, till it in the ocean. You choking, I'm climbing the charge, smoking, I'm focused. Took the sword out the stone, took Excalibur, killing the 4 horsemen. Dead at the lion's gate, watching your soul break. Dehydrate like Mad Max, eating that pound cake. I spit so cold, you know you slip on your ice skates. Boost your heart rate when I'm about to detonate. They say you from Medellin, no I'm not Escobar. Black clouds and purple rain, smoking a cigar. This is how I set the bar, check out the repertoire. Orders with no guitar, but I'm still a rock star.
Man, you heard that? That shit made it cold out here. Shit's freezing. I need a fucking jacket. Yo, what the fuck is that?
One chinchilla, I'm a cold ass nigga, everybody drown when I spit rivers, pull up in the whip, all the shipping, load up the clip, everybody dipping, let you know we got next. Wake up with 2 texts, when it go down, we throw down, the shots ran, your crew flex, they ran through that Rolex, pick it up, that shit is ticking, now that's that wax sauce, run up on you with that mask off, so what, they won't remember me after I blast off, when the bullets hit your soul and take off, like Nassau, they say noose, you
Yes, Lord, it's the R&B champ, Crescendo Love, man. Check out the new spot at 8 on Simply United Radio, the #1 independent podcast. Let's go.
Yeah. This your boy LiveAsIntended, right here, the new spot at 8, Simply United Radio. Hey, you know something I was just thinking in this conversation, you know, just now? I was thinking about the music, like, that I play, and that's out there. You know, it sounds like anger, or I won't say anger, but like how people feeling, everything. Imagine what kind of music is gonna come out after this. Imagine what they're gonna say. They already implemented the music, the mask, COVID, coronavirus, whatever. They use that in lyrics today, right? And imagine what's gonna come out. What if it's divisive? What if it's, you know, not? What if it's for the people? Like, because we already have seen Cardi B, you know, one of the first artists to come out and say, no, I'm good. I need to do research. I need to let it be here long. I need to see what's going on, because that's too crazy. And shout out to my High Bridge queen, you know, because, and my neighbor, because, you know, we both from High Bridge. And, she denied it, you know, to go to a function. They like, yo, you need, you know, the Met Gala. Like, you need the vax. You gotta get vax and get jabbed 2 times. And then she was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go over here. Which, you know, a lot of people are supporting, because that is great for the culture, you know, showing that you do rebel. that's what the culture is all about, rebelling. Hip-hop is all about rebelling. And it's rebelling from the powers that be. Not necessarily the government or white people or haters. Once we realize that, we're not fighting against them. We're fighting against those that we can't see. Those that challenge those that are in power and create things, you know, like what's going on now. Have y'all seen a book by Dean Nukes? Oh man, what was it called? Oh, I just heard it last night, but I had seen the book a long time ago, you know, and it relates to everything that goes on now. Everything that goes on now. If you look up Dean Nukes and look back maybe 20 years in books and see it, I don't know, it's Nightfall, something like that. Anyway, it's just deep. But when you look at things like that, that's in a book, something that's in a book years previous to an event very similar, you know, it's going on, and it makes you like, yo, imagine the people that read that book then and was like, yo, this is a dope book, and then see what's going on now and be like, yo, this is that book. Imagine what it's gonna do to them. That's kind of predictive, ain't it? Because predictively programming somebody, right? It's like showing somebody something beforehand and then making it into real life, so people will be like, oh wow, I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, I ain't think that was gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen now. Look at that series on Netflix. What is it called? What is it called? Pandemic. They took that off of Netflix already. But that series right there, based in Atlanta, like how they cordon off blocks in the city, like it's crazy. Virus just like, I mean, they just showing you a picture of a book. And now they got you seeing it. So now it hits you harder because now you're seeing the words. Like, and it's not necessarily a book that you read. It's the book they created into a movie or a show. So you just have to be able to read between the lines, I guess, so you don't get caught up in it. Or you could figure it out. Or, you know, whatever it is. But, yeah, that was my little 2-piece right there. 2-piece. Bam. And, I shout y'all out. Everybody, you know, I played. Everybody's dope. For real. I wouldn't play you if you wasn't. If I ain't mention your name, don't be mad. Because my mind's gone with the wind. Flow's gone with the gust. But my boy America's about to hit y'all with this Floyd dedication in honor of everybody who's passed to some violence, to a cop, somebody just random, somebody that's just hating, as we can say. Let's just understand that these are all things that's part of a bigger plan. So, like I said, learn how to read the book. Even if it's a movie, even if it's real life, because you can always find the actors, whether they crisis actors or actors, real actors, which would be surprising, or rappers or singers. or motivational speakers, or black leaders. I mean, hey, some people live a different life. And that's just the truth. But you already know what it is. It's the new Spot at 8 right here. Your boy Ed, as intended, on the new Spot at 8. I mean, Simply Matter Radio.
Yes, Lord, it's the R&B champ, Crescendo Love, man. Check out the new Spot at 8 on Simply Matter Radio, the number one independent podcast. Let's go.
This is hard. This is hard. Hold up. Boot on your neck, foot on the gas. Who can protect? God in the flesh. Yeah, carry a suitcase full of stress. Yes. Pull up on your bootstraps, ticking time bomb for they shoot back. Looking for get back, like yo boy, how can I just sit back? Call us looters like they ain't fill up their museums with heirlooms from the ancient land. They was taking shit as they was seeing shit, acting like they ain't seeing this. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Blind, deaf, and dumbest upon us. Our fathers, we the people. Constitution written without us. Urban housing, kicking us out of conversations. Start debating. Rebel soldiers, time to get routed. Meanwhile, I'm rapping this on. Niggas still getting smacked with batons. No business, they want us back on the farm. If they kill my body, send it back to my mom's. I could have been Floyd or countless other boys with a toe tag, but I survived. Now I sit back with an OZ, smoke up the whole bag. Gotta ride PTSD, infected just like my whole hood. Time to slide back, only buying black and do this shit for my own good. Cause ain't no goods or products and services worth a dough-hood or the childhood. We more than just worth it. Grew up in the wild hood, been a war zone till they bring all my boys home. I spit for me cortisone from the corner blocks that my nigga told cortisone. Cause he on his own. Kicking Brianna doors on a night shift like the Commodores. I'm cooking up in the lab to fill in the marbles under my mama floors. Y'all niggas clean and flow supreme. That's word of my cousin Walker. No blocker stopping our dreams. No coppers checking our papers. We puffing this gasoline. It's from no Vaseline. Only room for me and the team. Only moving through in the convoy. Gotta watch for the red eye schemes. Only moving through in the convoy. Gotta watch for red eye schemes. Yeah. Felt like I had to do this. Sure. The black man is gone. Pure awareness. Real love. Real issue. Rest in peace to George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Mark Arbery, countless other souls.
And I'ma just jump right in.
Teasy on the track, boy.
Different life. Let's go right here. New Spot at 8.
I live a different life. I get a different price. I make a different check. I spend it twice as nice. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. I live a different life. I get a different price. Bezel, we got the drip. Look like it's dipped in nice. I beat a different type. That mean we not the same. I like to feed my dogs. You like to let them hang. We had a different clean. Mine had the rocks in it. Yours like baking soda. Junkies bad when they shot with you. Double off a quarter, fulfill in order. Mess up your sack for your reader. Post some pictures of pistols on Instagram. So tell me how you still got beat up. Sipping margaritas on the beach with creatures. And it got me touching their features. Making a movie, your girl's the feature. I be the student and she was the teacher. I got her gagging on these. And I hit from the back, she like ease up. The way that I touch her, you think I'm a pastor. The way that she screaming out Jesus. I live a different life. I get a different price. I make a different check. I spend it twice as nice. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. I live a different life. I get a different price. I make a different check. I spend it twice as nice. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. We like to put in work. You like to stand around. You sold a couple grams. We sold a lot of pounds. Started with the pressure, made you have to catch much of what I'm spitting here is a must heard. While I'm moving all this custard, getting money, like a bust. Ooh, I'm with your main, ain't chillin'. Poolside Vegas, my chain ain't chillin'. Homegirl a rat, no, she can't hang with me. She ran through the crew by the gang with me. No, you did not come up from poverty. You really grew up in a nice house. You made a whole lot of bad decisions trying to figure what the f is life about. Now you a god and a rapper. Ain't nigga play with a guy like Trapper. Say you gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Here a couple bang bangs, now teeth start chattering. We cut from a different cloth. Your stitching is made. Your focus is getting silly. My focus is getting paid. I live a different life. I get a different price. I make a different check. I spend it twice as nice. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. I live a different life. I get a different price. I make a different check. I spend it twice as nice. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah. We not the same. We not the same. We not the same. Yeah.
These are all vibrations that we need. This is universal music. This is like music from the universe. If the universe could talk or make music, like, because these are the sounds in nature. But we people created a way to, and with the God mind, we created beautiful stuff like this. So we can't always be scared of or fearful or even not. None of that. Even prepared. I believe sometimes you have to let go, because to be close to God is to be a child. The closest thing, like, in order to be close to God, you have to be a child of God. Or you have to be and saying that, not necessarily following these man-made commandments, because the commandments were actually, instead of commandments, they were actually suggestions by the preacher back then or whatever. So you would think now you would listen to that silent, still voice. When you just resting and you hear yourself, you hear something in your head when you talk. It ain't yourself, but you hear words in your head sometimes that tell you something, or maybe it might just push you in a different direction. You might feel that, like, oh, that's the silent, still voice. So if that voice tells you not to do something, then don't do it. But if it doesn't tell you that, then it's okay. And that's some advice I give to everybody that has to deal with the situation at hand. Because the creator of all things created everything for everybody here. So you might have to extinguish or break some bridges down, burn some bridges. Well, I should have said extinguish the bridges that you burnt down. That would have sounded better. But you might have to do that. But you can always rebuild the bridge, and you can always find a new path. So what are you going to do? You're going to continuously walking into a wall of confusion? Or are you going to listen to the silent, still voice that gives you the direction you need and take it? Because say you don't do something that you should have done because people are telling you to do it, and you do it, and you don't do it because of people that are telling you otherwise, then you just have to, I guess you just have to weigh the options. And if you decide to go versus your first mind, which I like to call it your first mind, if you go against that, then you may be inflicting more harm on yourself and maybe others around you. And for everybody that's eating poorly in relation to fast food and processed food and even vegan food and what's so-called healthy food, do some research and you'll find out that most food that we are now consuming is no longer natural food. For about a while it's been out. And I hate to say that, but I've done some research, and we all know who Monsanto is. And if you don't know who Monsanto is, look them up and find out. But I'm going a little to the left, so I got a little time left. And we gonna lighten the crowd, lighten the mood. With my girl, Killer Cam, and this right here is beep, beep, beep. Hey, let's go.
Touch hand. I got the beat. Killer jump cam.
Pull up, it's the new spot of the day.
That's right. I got the beat. I like beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I got the beat. I like beep, beep, I got the beat. Yeah, yeah. Look, sweatpants, hair up, backseat bumping. October's best ass looking like a pumpkin. Bass double dutching, yeah, I got the beat jumping. Whisper in me, yeah, I'm gonna get you something. Asked me out to eat, then my skin started blushing. He said he want Asian, he gon' eat it like a dumpling. Cherry on top, whipped cream on my stomach. Filled me like a whole jelly donut in my tummy, yeah. Sweet like honey, yeah, bouncing like a bunny. Don't give her no money, she gon' turn you to a dummy. Yeah, it's yummy, but you gon' feel hella crummy when she gon' think that it's funny. Walk away with all your money. Back it up like beep, beep, beep. I'm gon' give you a treat, treat, treat. Promise you gon' go deep, deep, deep. Better put me to sleep, sleep, sleep. Back it up like beep, beep, beep. I'm gon' give you a treat, treat, treat. Promise you gon' go deep, deep, deep. Better put me to sleep, sleep, sleep. Yeah, I'm like, hold up, oh wait, nope. I don't do dates, yes, I'm leading this race. I'm gonna add the trace, I don't mind. Don't waste my time. Back it up, rewind. You've been warned, don't you get fined, yeah. I said shorty from the trap. I got goodies in the back. I'm like Santa with the sack. Loaded up with the strap. Except red, I'm in black. Burner banging, don't get tapped. Round of applause, make it clap. I said cut, it's a rap, yeah. Money big like my ego. Big melody and button down Pico. Where's your friends? I'm looking for a trio. I'ma take that ass back like you got repoed. Back it up like beep, beep, beep. I'm gon' give you a treat, treat, treat. Promise you gon' go deep, deep, deep. Better put me to sleep, sleep, sleep. Back it up like beep, beep, beep. I'm gon' give you a treat, treat, treat. Promise you gon' go deep, deep, deep. Better put me to sleep, sleep, sleep.
Hey. You know what? I want to say everybody is dope because we all doing the right thing. We making the right choices. Even if we don't think we are, or even if we aren't, you're making the right choices because you're making your own, and that's what it's all about. Doing you right. But I wouldn't say that, because doing what you want doesn't always get you where you need to be. It's just fun. So sometimes we gotta do what we told. But sometimes we're not told by the right person. So, like I said before, listen to that small, silent, still voice and make the right choice. It's not hard. And like I said, this your boy LiveAsIntended, right here on the new spot at 8. Pull up. Yeah. Shout out to all my people on Clubhouse, all my people on Instagram. Follow me at Simply Night Radio. All my people on Twitter, follow me at Classic NYATL. All my people on Facebook, you already know, LiveAsIntended. And catch me on Clubhouse at Ed Brown, or LiveAsIntended, my bad, at LiveAsIntended on Clubhouse. I'm new. But let's go. I'm about to send you off right now with my favorite ATL female artist, R&B, and this is Satori Miko, and it's one of my favorite tracks. And because y'all are all dope, this is how I go. Let's go. Are you ready? Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody play with your emotions either. Let's get together. Let's stop playing with each other's emotions. Till next week. It's always sweet when I come back with another sweet. And all these different beats make it so unique. I just want to inflict love on everybody. We ain't gotta be discreet. I just speak from the heart. Never fell short from being 10 toes on the concrete. 'Cause I never spawned beef. I just eat it. But no need to repeat it. This your boy LiveAsIntended. Simply Night Radio. The new spot at 8. Let's go. Satori Miko.
You dope, baby, super dope, dope, baby, go, go, go. You fly, baby, super fly, fly. You're my type. You right, baby, yes you right, right. You so right. I'm rockin' with you. I'm fuckin' with you. Everybody know you number one. They just wanna pull up with you. Everybody know we fly at 4. They just wanna take off with us. You dope, baby, super dope, dope, baby, go, go, go. I'm rockin' with you. I'm fuckin' with you. Ain't nobody love you better. Every day is a love letter. Wanna take you across the water. Been faces on your new water. Instagram, Snapchat. I wanna let them know that you all of that. And we 100. Dope, baby, super dope, dope, baby, go, go, go. You fly, baby, super fly, fly. You're my type. You right, baby, yes you right, right. You so right. I'm rockin' with you. I'm fuckin' with you. Everybody know you number one. They
They just wanna pull up with you.
Everybody know we fly it for.
They just wanna take off with us.
Dope, baby, super dope, baby, go. I'm rockin' with you. I'm fuckin' with you. Pull up and have some fun with you. You on some king shit, I'm home with you. On the throne with you. Just let me know what you need me to do. I'm here for you. All my queen shit, but I'm loving you. Cause you dope. And we 100. Dope, baby, super dope, baby, go. You fly, baby, super
yes,
fly.
Lord. It's the R&B champ. Crescendo Love. Took out the bitch by the hate. We're simply not ready to the #1 independent podcast.
I'm rockin' with you. I'm fuckin' with you. Everybody know you #1.
They just wanna pull up with you.
Everybody know we